Imagine you're a kid growing up in a small town. You spend your summers playing outside, making up stories, and trying not to get into trouble. Then one day your father takes on a court case that divides the entire town. Suddenly you're learning that the world isn't always fair, and some people are judged long before anyone hears the truth. This is To Kill a Mockingbird by the 10-Minute Mentor. Our story takes place in the 1930s during the Great Depression. Money is tight, jobs are scarce, and everyone knows everybody's business. The story is told through the eyes of a young girl named Scout Finch. Scout lives with her older brother Jem and their father Atticus Finch. Atticus is a lawyer and basically the kind of person every parent wishes they were. Wise, patient, respected, and always trying to do the right thing. Like most kids, Scout and Jem become obsessed with a neighborhood mystery. A man named Boo Radley. Nobody ever sees him. Rumors spread everywhere. Some people act like he's a monster, others act like he's a ghost. The kids spend years trying to figure out what he's really like. Think of Boo as a neighborhood legend everyone talks about, but nobody actually knows. One summer, a boy named Dill comes to town. Dill quickly becomes friends with Scout and Jem. Together, they spend most of their times creating wild theories about Boo Radley, trying to get him to come outside, and making the kind of decisions that seem brilliant when you're 10 years old. Meanwhile, Boo secretly leaves small gifts for the children in a tree, little clues that suggest he may not be the type of scary person everyone thinks he is. Then everything changes. Atticus agrees to defend a black man named Tom Robinson. Tom has been accused of attacking a white woman named Mayella Ewell. Now remember, this is the American South in the 1930s. Racism is deeply rooted in society. Many people already believe Tom is guilty before the trial even begins. The town becomes angry. Some people criticize Atticus. Others insult Scout and Jem because of their father's decision. But Atticus refuses to back down because he believes everyone deserves a fair trial. Eventually, the case goes to court, and this is the most important part of the entire book. The prosecution claims Tom Robinson attacked Mayella. Sounds straightforward, right? Until Atticus starts asking questions. Lots of questions. And suddenly the story begins falling apart. Atticus reveals several important facts. Mayella's injuries appears to have been caused by someone who primarily uses their left hand. Her father, Bob Ewell, is left-handed. Tom Robinson's left arm is badly injured and almost useless. Not exactly a great detail if you're trying to prove Tom committed the crime. Then Tom tells his side of the story. He explained that he often helped Mayella with chores because she seemed lonely. One day she tried to kiss him. Her father saw it. And to avoid scandal, she accused Tom of a crime he didn't commit. The evidence points strongly towards Tom being innocent. At this point, you're probably thinking, well, surely the jury will do the obvious thing. Well, about that. Despite the evidence, despite Atticus' defense, despite the inconsistencies in the accusations, the jury finds Tom guilty. Why? Because prejudice is stronger than justice. It's one of the most heartbreaking moments in the novel. Scout and Jem learn a painful lesson. Doing the right thing doesn't always guarantee the right outcome. Tom Robinson later attempts to escape prison. He is shot and killed. Any hope of overturning the verdict disappears. Meanwhile, Bob Ewell blames Atticus for embarrassing him during the trial. And he wants revenge, which is never a great sign. One night, Bob Ewell attacks Scout and Jem. Things become dangerous very quickly. But then someone unexpectedly comes to the rescue. Boo Radley, the mysterious neighbor, the person everyone feared, the person everyone misunderstood. Boo saves the children and stops the attack. Suddenly, the monster from all the rumors turns out to be the hero. At the end of the story, Scout finally understands something important. For years, she judged Boo based on stories and rumors, just like the town judged Tom Robinson based on prejudice and assumptions. Both men were misunderstood, and both became victims of people refusing to see them for who they really were. Now remember this, a mockingbird doesn't hurt anyone, it simply sings. Atticus says it's a sin to kill a mockingbird because mockingbirds only bring beauty into the world. The mockingbirds in the story are Tom Robinson and Boo Radley. Both are innocent, both are harmed by others, and both represent goodness being destroyed by ignorance and prejudice. If you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. To Kill a Mockingbird is about seeing people as they truly are instead of judging them based on fear, rumors, or prejudice. Through Tom Robinson's trial and Boo Radley's story, Scout learns that understanding another person requires looking at the world from their perspective. And that's why this novel remains one of the most studied books in American classrooms. Thanks for watching the 10-Minute Mentor. If you learned something new today, be sure to like and subscribe for more quick lessons and big ideas. Until next time, stay curious.